Hey, how's it going, guys? So today we're outside in the woods. We're gonna be doing a little bit of collecting forks, and I want to get some practice in shooting high, and I want to talk about that a little bit. So don't go away. Well, the bugs are pretty gnarly out here today. I've got some mosquitoes going hog wild on me. Luckily, I did bring some repellent. Just got to make sure that I keep it off of my bands, because DEET does an absolute number on elastic or any kind of rubber at that. It will degrade it super fast, and you'll only be left disappointed if you're coming out here to do some slinging and you get some of that crap on your elastic. It'll make for a short day if you don't have any replacements. We recently had quite a bit of rain in the last couple of days, somewhere around 4 centimeters, so about 3.5 inches. As you can see, it's a bit of a slog walking through here, and little frog jumping, and that's what's got the mosquitoes all fired up. They love the humidity, so we're gonna try to find our way through this mess without landing flat on our back, and I'll get to a good spot where we can hang up a can, and in the meanwhile we'll have a look and see if we could find some suitable forks. Now, I haven't been in here, I don't even think this year, so there should be a lot of blow down from the recent storms we've had, and there should be some knockdown from the snow that we had this year. So me staying close to the trail, we probably won't see all that much in the ways of forks. We may have to go in just a little bit, but here we got a full tree that's down, but it looks to be like a hemlock or a spruce from here anyway. But I'll bring you on back in a couple of minutes when we get to a suitable spot to set up and start shooting. Well, we just tossed our can up there and tied it off, and we're standing directly under it. It's about 20 feet high. We're going to go ahead and take our steps and see how far we're going to be shooting from. So here we go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19, I'm right beside the camera, or slightly in front of it. The can's around 20 feet high. Now, there's a few things you can do to help you shoot high and shoot low. We're going to go over those today. And in this case, we're probably somewhere around, I guess, 13, 14 meters to that can if I draw a straight line down. Now, we're going to try to put a couple of pops on there and see how it goes. Keep in mind, these are my first shots of the day. I am cold here, but we're going to talk about shooting high, shooting low. It's been a while since I've done it, so I might just think it up today. But anyway, I'm going to stop yapping and just start shooting and get at it, and then we'll talk about it. So, how did I make that shot happen? Well, let's talk about it a little bit. And I'm going to bring you down off the hill so we can take some shots, and maybe we'll take another couple of shots at around 10 meters up there, and it'll be even a little bit higher because I'm about a half meter to a meter off the ground here. All right, guys, in case anybody's wondering what I'm shooting today, I've got the Aries from Omega Slings. An amazing design from Chuck and Steel. It has been my everyday carry since I've gotten it. I absolutely love this frame. Shoots like a boss, and it was made by Tim Henry, who is definitely a builder that if you don't have one of his frames, I would definitely get one in his collection. I mean, look at the fit and finish on this thing. It's just fantastic. Nice clip frame, 90mm fork width, and the work on this thing is just phenomenal. So I can't say more about Tim's work, and I can't say more about Chuckin's design. This thing's badass. So the bands I'm shooting on is 0.45 Omega Slings. We got an Omega Slings pouch, and it's a total win of a setup. Awesomeness. There we go. I'm not even sure you can see the can from here, but let's take another crack at it. Now basically, if you're ever shooting at something high or something low, now I want you to take a quick look. I'm going to back up a little bit here on my bands, and I'm going to stretch my frame out just so we can see it. My form looks pretty good. Bands are pulled pretty even. If I do this to meet my bands and go down here, what's happening? There's two things happening. One, I'm pulling one band more than the other, going up or going down. And two, while I'm adjusting my arm, look what's happening to my pouch. See that? Now, yes, there are many different ways to do this, but I would have to assume that for long draw, short draw, all that stuff, it's all going to make the same. The best thing you could do is keep in mind of this. We've made a T. Now if we do this, we're no longer a T, correct? What we want to do is we've made a T, and we're going to tilt our body in the direction to keep that T and keep that form straight. Now, if I do a full draw, for example, we're looking pretty good, form's pretty good, everything's even. You see, the T is still there. Now, if I'm pivoting this way, we're still pretty damn good. And that's basically what we want to go. Sorry about that mosquito hanging out on the camera there. But that's what makes the big difference between shooting up and shooting down. And to get a consistent aiming point, my band's starting to fall apart here. No, to get a consistent aiming point all the time, we're going to want to hold our posture and hold our position, so it doesn't mess up our release, or doesn't pull one band worse than the other, if you know what I mean. So let's give that another try. Oh, we missed one. And it came back all the way here. We hit something and it bounced right back. All right, here we go. So basically what I'm doing is I'm stretching out straight, then I'm tilting back to meet the target, and we smoke it. Getting some pretty crazy ricochets off of this, but when I follow these steps and I keep my aim basically shooting, keep my form straight, and keep my shooting straight, it eliminates any problems with my speed bumping my ammo, and it also eliminates any pulling one band worse than the other. And we could just pick that thing off all day long. I'm going to try to back the camera up all the way down there where you could see me and there, and you could see a view of me shooting it from way back there. Unfortunately, I was having a little trouble with my mic, so I'm going to do a voiceover in this section of the video. The first shot here was from about 12 meters. The second shot here is about 15 meters, maybe 16. Then we took another 6 steps or so, basically lining us up around that 19 meter mark, 19, 20 meters, I guess. And we made this one too. Well, that was it. We did 3 different distances, and all we had to do was hold that T position. That T is key. Hold that T position, tilt back, and shoot. And there we go. Got our 3 shots in a row. Now, is there any difference between shooting low? Let's take a look. Let's have a look. Now, what can we say about shooting low? Shooting high, basically, same thing. You want to keep your T bend at the waist, adjust this way, like that. But in the end, if you pull your hand back, you still got your tee. See that? Elbows high, everything's good, form's good. This is what you want to do. Now, if you're a long draw shooter, I would imagine, of course, there are some people who probably do this with long draw. I would imagine that works. But if you're shooting long draw, I think if you're starting out, this is probably the best way to go about it. Hold your tee. Sorry about that, mosquito guys. And adjust to meet your target. Getting eaten alive out here. All right, I got this little tomato paste can. I think this will be a nice small target to shoot at. We'll just chuck it in the hole back there. Let's give you a look. Hopefully you're able to see it down there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here by that tree where my bag's hanging off of, and we're gonna try to put a couple of pops on it from back there up on that mound. We're probably about 1.5 meters high, but it's about the best I can do from here without having to rappel down a cliff to go get it. Okay, so I know we're a little bit crowded here. The tree is right there. Mosquitoes are chomping at me, and we're about 1.5 meters higher than the target. 1.25 meters probably is more of an accurate distance, but it's the best I could find. But the point still stands. We're going to try to keep our form. We're going to tilt back and forth until we meet up with our target, and we're going to let it rip. Now, I am going to have to aim a little bit differently because we're a little bit closer to the target. But what we don't want to do, I know I've mentioned this already once, but here we go. Look at this. If I draw this up and I aim down to reach the target, that looks terrible, doesn't it? Bottom band is pulling harder. We're speed bumping the pouch, and that's just a disaster waiting to happen. Frame hit, hand hit, anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and take a shot at that target. We're going to aim straight down and meet it and let it rip. Here we go. Oh, just one other thing I want to mention. We are around 8 meters. So if I draw a line straight up, I'm going to want to aim straight and then pivot at the waist to meet the target to hit it. All right, here we go. Told you. That's definitely the way to go. There may be some different nuances when you're practicing a little bit later, different scenarios and whatnot, as you're getting higher and lower, but these are still the steps you want to follow. Where'd that can go? See if we can put one more on it. Oh, just missed it. I'm actually shooting through some tree branches right there, so it is a little bit challenging to get directly on target without putting a whack on the branch. There we go. We got it. So hopefully this is coming across and making sense to you guys. If you guys want to get out and start practicing some high and low shots, this is the way to do it. No matter how high or how low it is, give yourself a straight line to where you want to aim. From here to there is the distance you're going to judge, and then you're going to lift up high, and then you're going to go tilt down low to meet your target. And that's how you shoot up and down, my friends. Hope this helps somebody. So anyway, I'm going to do another tour. If I happen to find any decent tree forks, I'll let you know. But so far, it's been no dice. There's been some really wacky shaped ones, but not the kind that we're looking for. Anyway, you guys take care, stay safe, get on practice, be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys, you're freaking awesome. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. Following these steps will get you shooting high and low targets with ease. All you have to do is remember to keep your form nice and straight in that T position, and then pivot at the waist, and you'll be hitting everything you're pointing at. On the end screen here, I'm going to attach a playlist with some quick tips or tutorials that I think you might find interesting. I didn't have any luck finding any forks in this trip, but hopefully I will find some in the next one. Anyway, guys, you guys take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Oh, I missed that one. Catch you later, guys. Stay safe, shoot straight.